Just about to get started. Bobby Witt Jr. now at the plate. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. And this one is off and running. Strike two.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Pitch misses. Ball. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the second baseman, Marquez.
He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball there. 0-2 now. Got him. 2 away. Juan Soto now.
Ball.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one's in there. 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck. Sean Figgins digs in now. Smoked on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jeter.
Fought off foul. The 0-1.
No, ball.
Skeens, a righty that throws with power. 23 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. DePaula coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here comes Aaron Judge. And it stays fair. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. New inning getting started. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in.
That's the ball.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Ball.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. That one misses.
Nope, that's ball 4. Runner, take your base.
And Manny gets a piece. Second inning here, no score. Quick toss to first. Cruz dives back in safely. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Hard hit, right side. Pasquantino takes it to the bag. 1 out in the second. Now it's the DH, Junior Caminero, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. That one fouled off. Makes the catch for the second out.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
Throwing the dirt, can't pick it cleanly. Now two aboard. Two outs, runner at first. And here is Austin Wells.
No, that's down. Ball.
In there at the knees. One ball, one strike. And that is out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one kicks away from the catcher. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Man on second, two down. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall. Bottom of the second. Stepping in, Alfonso Soriano. First offering way inside, almost got him. Fly ball lifted in the air right field. DePaula under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
And that one's going to get into the corner. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just straight through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And that one almost got him.
That's the ball. That's down.
2-2 down. Runner on the go. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
The 2-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Runner goes again. Smoked to the left, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Now it's going to be Dante Nori. Base hit into the outfield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. So they turn things over to the righty, Greg Weisser.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Bunts it, but he can't keep it fair. Looked like the safety squeeze there. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Base hit. One run is in. Fires to the plate. And he's out.
He's out.
Up, down, and that ends the inning. Top half of the third inning, digging in, Josue DePaula. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Swings through that one for strike one. Almost got him. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Ball, that's high.
Upstairs. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. And there's a foul ball. 0-1. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And that skips into dirt. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2 now. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Ketel Marte. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one up and in. Look at. Towing the slab in today's game, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What's the word on him?
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
About to get started here,
Leading off
Sean
tonight,
Figgins
the third
now at the
baseman,
plate.
Number 9, Sean Figgins.
Bunting for a hit and foul ball.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 0-1. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Tap foul at the plate. On the ground. Henderson gets it to first.
He's out.
2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. This is Willie Castro. This one in the air, center field. Clark drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Hyunmin On
Leading
getting
off the
ready
ball
to
game
hit.
tonight, the right fielder, number
On getting to
23,
start in right. 22 years old. And he's a native of South Korea.
Yep, that ball went out.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
No outs. Runner on second. And a foul ball. Way inside. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. Here is Bryce Harper. Line drive, base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Double play ball to second. Flips it. There's one. On to Freddie. Double play. Base is empty after the double play. Max Clark will hit next. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball. That's inside.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Two balls, two strikes to count with 2 outs. Looks like he wants the signs again. Outside. Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers.
Now this down the right field line. Fair ball, should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So
meanwhile, this pitch gets away. But no advance. That's ball 1. Man at second.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep it.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's 4-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Man on second, 2 down. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
He doubled up on the off-speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Way high with that one. 1-2 to count.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard.
And ring him up, says Carlton. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's Aaron Judge now.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That's out.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one missed. And a swing and a miss. And Judge is down on strikes. He was late there. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss. Stays alive. 0-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. Next to the dish is Freddie. Playing in the World Series north of the border was certainly special for Freddie Freeman. His dad, Fred, hails from Windsor, Ontario. His mom, Rosemary, from Toronto. 2 down, nobody on. Tapped softly on the ground, and that's just foul. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. To the right side, Chisholm. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it on his own. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Texas, the right fielder, Youngmin Ah.
Foul ball there. Upstairs. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. On the warning track and hauls it in. Digging in, Lucas Ramirez. He doubled home a run at his first AB.
Ball one.
And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one ripped right center field. And that one is off the top of the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ball one. Hey!
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. And it's second. And that's downstairs and outside. In the air to left center. Griffey on his way over. But the left fielder calls him off and makes. Back here in Denver, on to the third inning. Salvi steps into the box now.
Salvador Perez.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Good job to fight that one off. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Top of the zone for a called strike. And ball one. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Ken Griffey Jr. the next to hit. And it's fouled away. just outside. Ball one.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat.
And that's ruled a swing. It's set for the bottom of the third. Here comes Bryce Harper. That one ripped. And base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Inside, almost got him.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Harper on at first, nobody out. Liner caught at second. So up next, Max Clark. A double and a run scored his first time up.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Griffey takes it in for the out. 2 down. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, leading off, Sean Figgins. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Yo, one. Swinging a foul straight back. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Quick move to first. Back to first, and he's safe. Swings through that one.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ball one.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. No throw, safe at second. And Judge spoils that one. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it.
Shortstop,
So digging in, Gunnar Henderson.
Foul ball.
And that is out of play. Next one misses. Ball one. Out towards right center field. Rafaela under it. 2 away.
Up next for the Bob Squad, the right fielder, Youngmin Ah.
This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. So 2 down, and now it's going to be... They hand the ball over to a new arm, Abner Uribe.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Just missed.
Ball 2.
In the air to left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. New inning getting started. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, number 86. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Lifted in the air, right center field. Dives and makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Salvador Perez. And a swing and a miss there.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Got him swinging. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Will Smith.
Well, these guys, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Strike 2. And they'll do it again. That one outside. Full count now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Griffey hauls it in for the out. One away. One out man at first. Kazuma Okamoto now at the plate.
Ball. Down. Nope. Outside.
Here's a 2-1. That's down and in. Man at first, one away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Could be extra bases. And it gets by him. One run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 6-0.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
This one in the air, center field. Griffey moving under this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Fought off foul. And a 2-2. In the air, out towards left center. And that's the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He swings and fouls one off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. It is 11th strikeout, and this one really racking up the whips.
Center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
That one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Jazz tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So the batting order turns over, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Sean Figgins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, where we go bottom 6. Gunnar Henderson digs in now.
Now pitching. Zach Griffin.
Takes it in for the out. Just missed. Foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. One down. Lucas Ramirez getting ready to hit.
Oh, that's off the plate. Nope.
Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Adam Ottavino on to pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
0-1. This one driven. Deep center field on its way. Home run. They hit another. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 10-0.